Hi. Welcome, welcome.
It's a friendly monster! Marcus, no! You're dead! Marcus, no! This is a friendly monster. This is the beginning of a game-long side quest. Isn't it cute? Guys, stop shit in the air in the chat. Tell Mr. Ghost I said hi. So the friendly monsters give a shit ton of AP. I wasn't expecting... I don't know what killed Marcus, to be honest. So at the start of Disc 2, you swap over to Garnet and Steiner going through the gate. They're heading for a place in Alexandria called Trino. However, when you get to the mountain path, you can go left to go back to Dolly or right to head to Trino. So I went left because I wanted to pick up something from the store over here. There's a thing called the Cotton Robe Trip. Basically, the amount of things you have to buy and how much it costs to make a cotton robe at the synthesis is lower than what they sell for. So the cotton robe trip usually involves getting like 99 wrists and then 99 of the hat that they're made of. And you make 99 cotton robes and you sell them all at a profit. Now, I'm broke as shit. So I'm basically coming back here to see what I can do. And to see if I'm missing anything. You could do the cotton robe trick for a really long time. So we're not out anything. How do we not have a mage staff? What the hell happened? So all I can do is 10. Once I get to a point in the game where it's possible to do the trick, I'll probably just do a bunch of it, like, when I'm not streaming. The mayor? Sorry. Hey, you're a cutie. You want to go with me to an observatory nearby? The view is wonderful. That's what I want to say, but I can't leave my post. Somebody snuck in during my shift and the mayor was furious. He sounds just like... I've changed. I used to feel so embarrassed when he would talk to me like that. I'm not embarrassed at all anymore. This is where Vivi got kidnapped. This is like the one time in the whole game that the lady is not blocking this chest. It was a beautiful farm about a year ago. Now the farm has been destroyed and everyone's holed up underground. Do you think Queen Braun's policy changes are a bit drastic? Yes. Yes, I do, ma'am. I'll do my best to get you back to your farm. You really are very strange, you know that? Behold, an elixir. This is like the one time you can get that. I believe you can come back here in a little bit. And you'll have to get the... There's a special key. But the mayor has to not be in his home. The Stalazios? Sure. Probably can't use most of the rewards, but... I don't mind doing these side quests, just like getting the coffee and stuff, you know? There's just not... I don't think most of it is Quina equipment. What do you mean? Yeah. We were in Dolly, like, forever ago. Somehow I think this is how Marcus died. These forks are so powerful for the fact that these characters are level like 9. Holy crap. I got a gate pass. Thank you. Now we can head to Trino. Hey, Desi. I just started playing the game. Stream was absolutely insane. I procced a special treasure hype train, a treasure train. And when your treasure hype train, the treasure train hits level 5, it's 35% off of like 5 or more gift sub bundles. And then Carried Away gifted like 100 subs and I broke, and I'm still like, I don't even have spoons now. Will you lower the gate? Yeah, I'm so excited. Now I can buy weird gamer subs flavors like anime girl thigh and grandma's ashes. Be careful out there. No! You bird bastards! Do they... Can I eat them? I mean, do they... Do you have a doodad? No spoons? Plenty of subs? Yeah, I really appreciate it. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. What the f- Just doing Quina shit, nothing to see here. You know, you're doing fine and everybody's doing that. Oh, come on! How do you go from 43 damage to 240? I didn't want to eat it anyway. It looked dirty. Nobody wants to eat any dirty birds. Ridiculous. Is it part of the all Quina thing? Not on purpose. But with Marcus dead, that's slightly more EXP for everybody else. So there's that. They probably don't have anything. I know the spider doesn't. So we're fine. I will say that the all Quina mod— oh my oh my god, I knocked that thing into next Tuesday. Jesus. They're level 9. Why is my level 9 character hitting things so hard their ancestors are feeling it? Should be illegal. I'm sorry, they're level 7. They're level 7, and because I bought extra forks so that these two could have like the second fork, which by the way, each of these forks were like 1,500 gil, and I had to get like 7 of them. So that's why we're poor. Yeah, that's right. Marcus is tied to Eiko. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you'll find out really quick, plant creature, that I don't need like my mana to hurt you. I don't think it's edible yet. Oh my god! Again? Damn it! These do have something they teach you. Jesus! Well, that's fine. That's fine, you know? I didn't really want to eat a thing anyway. What do you mean, Rochi? So because my characters are so low level, I am a-okay with, I should probably revive Marcus now, though. It's been 2 levels. Why would recoloring the pictures do anything? They're all their own completely independent Quina. Like, they don't share abilities or stats or, like, blue magic or anything. I still think about how in Lindbloom, the two kids, Matra Magic, the two kids that are trying to be part of Zidane's, like, thief gang have to find a treasure and show it to Baku, and they find, like, trick sparrow wings, and those things I just fought were trick sparrows, so I wonder what their wings do. Those birds have a good ability, yeah. If only we could learn all the abilities, right? If only they didn't just fold. Yeah, but they were a treasure. They were considered a treasure. Like, you have to find a treasure to be in Tantalus. So, oh, jeez. Yeah, I wonder, you know? Oh god. It treats. Yeah, part of me is like, do I really want this fight? How much do I want this fight? Sounds like a great refreshing beverage after a walk. So you're not the one that has it. Maybe Matra Magic will work. Just work. Just work. Come on. Damn it! All right, maybe this will work. All right, okay, all right. We should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. This is either gonna... Oh, God. I'm relieved and also kind of sad. So if you guys aren't aware, this ability they're using, Chestnut, it does the difference in their HP, like one of the enemy skills that I have. So the more I beat them up, the more they're absolutely gonna wreck me. So I have to be really careful. Yeah, Chestnut will absolutely just destroy... Oh god, destroy you. Well, oh god! I fought them before. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Limit glove. So a bunch of the other party of Quinas has limit glove. You can fight them outside of Lindblum. But this game is really different when you have 3 characters versus 4 characters. It doesn't seem like it would be incredibly different, but it really, really is. Oh no, I had my cursor set to memory. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, I've died to it plenty of times before too, right? Like, especially if you're not paying attention or you don't know that that's how it works. Oh, good. Great. Someone's just dead. Bye. Because the way this game works with the ATB being as slow as it is, and how you have to wait a really long time for people to carry through their actions, when a fight is 4 of us versus 3 of them, the safety in numbers is just like, it's hard to explain. But most of the enemies can like fly circles around you with how fast they are. So when you have a 4th person to cover the party, it's just so much nicer. Yeah. You can have somebody using potions while the other people are dealing with the threat. You need to eat it. Eat it! What do you mean? I don't know, it seems pretty weak to me! Get me the fuck out of here. High speed doesn't exist in this game until you learn auto haste. It's a big problem with Final Fantasy IX. Soup? I feel like living in Quan's dwelling might be, like, terrible, right? I guess it just depends on how humid the air would feel. Yeah, it's practically mandatory. Like, even if you went through the whole game and didn't get any levels on the characters you were using in your final party, so you got to the end of the game with everybody that you were going to use at level 1, and then you started to level them with the equipment that permanently increases your spirit, it's still slow. Auto haste is basically a necessity. It's so crazy. So there's something this game doesn't teach you, and it's essentially that the gear that you equip will give you permanent increases in stats without telling you what it is per piece of equipment. And some equipment has two, like strength and magic. So in order to min-max, you basically have to pick two people who will take all of the EXP for the game in certain fights. So that way, like, your main four can be level 1 at the end, and then you can actually min-max their stats while making them the final levels with the pieces of gear that you want. Spirit doesn't go up infinitely. Like, it caps at, like, 55 or something like that. But your attack and your magic can continue to exceed. So if you took somebody like Vivi at level 1 and you constantly kept him equipped with gear that was going to increase his magic stat as he leveled, and then you took him to level 99, you would be doing like double black magic for like max damage, because you can't break the damage limit break. It's crazy. But the game literally never tells you that. So we're in this weird cave house outside of Trino. And I know I've just been picking up gear and talking about hidden stat modifiers. But this room is really crazy. Like, who has a fork that big? Right? "6 months since I adopted Queevy. Still too small to eat." Who carves this on a wall? Who was gonna eat Vivi? And this clock stopped the week before the Quincess left Alexandria. I don't know if the ocean regularly does foam. I like how it's supposed to be like a weather vane, but it's like a seagull with like forks and spoons. I also believe that Queevy is friend and not food. But I guess not everybody believes the same. It's really irritating how little tents do in this game. So we're closing in on Trino. You can tell because it's getting darker. The custom spell building guide? For what? I mean, they can be. I did use one on Giza Malouk. It's just... I'd rather them, like, fully heal in the field, I guess. It's just... It's weird. They did weird things with tents in this game. I'm scared. The custom spell for like game sharking. Ooh, how are you alive? I'm scared. Can you eat that? Can you eat that? I got my Quinas mixed up. Oh no! Uh-oh. Jesus! Was that 609? I've never felt so safe and scared at the same time. Do you mean Quina or like Quinn from like a different game entirely? I'm also skeptical that I'm just like walking into another trap. Wow, that's adorable. I mean, I guess I could see how we got what? What did I just save? Yeah, that makes sense. Good, great, awesome. Fantastic. Hi, Nihilus. Or is it Nihilus? How did I forget that after all this time? My brain's not good. My brain's not good and I'm afraid for my life. You'll have to forgive me. I know they don't look like it, but these things are absolutely evil. Nihilus. I almost took today off from streaming, but I really wanted to play Final Fantasy IX. Alright. So this is Trino. It's always dark. We don't know why. It doesn't have like that Midgar, like, tainted ground appearance. It's just something that happens here. And everybody in the world is okay with it. That text font is great. Princess, this is Trino, the city of nobles. We need to find out which noble has the super soft. There aren't many nobles living here. The nights are long. It's a great place for thieves. People like you turned this city into a slum. Yeah, let's steal the super soft and get this over with. Steal? How dare you? Do you think I'd let you commit a crime before my very eyes? Well, how else would we get the super soft? Quiet. I'll not allow such disgraceful behavior. You know, I never asked you to come along. Quit complaining. Don't you talk back to me. First of all... Uh-oh. Don't interrupt me while I'm talking. Hey, look behind you. What? Princess, I urge you not to... Princess? No, not again. Never have I dealt with such hardship during my 18 years of service. This is all because of you and your scoundrel friends. Gone. An Alexandrian knight must not let such a frivolous matter get to him. I must find the princess. Now, if we were playing that drinking game where every time somebody says princess, we take a shot, that would have been 3 to the dome. Right there. We would die. It just is what it is. Or how about the fact that, like, right next to Burmecia is, like, a desert? Magic Dork 3, we have a first-time chatter. Hi. I sniffed the first-time chatters. You must have come in the middle of me reading. Sorry about that. I really don't know how to answer that question other than because it's fun. I'm using an all Quina mod on the Steam version of Final Fantasy IX. So every single permanent party member is their own, like, independent version of Quina. They don't share levels or abilities or blue magic at all. And it's sort of presenting its own really unique challenges. I really recommend people who've played Final Fantasy IX a couple of times, if you wanted to play it again. This mod only affects combat, and it's very unique in its experience, because Quina itself, they have like a RNG range of damage. So you're trying to get enemies weak enough to eat them for blue magic in, like, quintuplet form. And it's so hard. It's so hard because, like, you'll have like those mandragoras outside, right? I got them really low and I just needed to hit them a little bit more, and then, like, the other Quina will do like 610 damage. It's really fun. It's not a terrible character for it either, because Quina can be built to do a lot of damage, as well as learn, like, half MP. So it's gonna be interesting, especially now that I'm, like, 2 Quinas that didn't get to leave Lindblum on foot and eat all of the stuff for, like, Mighty Guard and Vanish. Pumpkinhead is really good. It didn't used to be. Was that a pickpocket? Oh no, you stole my, like, 2 gil. Oh, I actually think I had 1,000 gil. That's fine. Where did I get all this money? We could use some happiness. You know? Happiness is just a coin toss away, right? Don't you just feel happier? It's so good. I also have the MoguriMod, so they are compatible with each other. The MoguriMod is what's cleaning up the backgrounds, and the HD remaster is what cleaned up the character models. So what you're looking at, I think it looks like it could have easily been like a PS2 game. I feel happier when I lose money and then, like, get a burrito in exchange, though. Another coin! The Gemini! The Gemimi! Well, that's just the 4 that you can have in your party. Right? Like, everybody is their own unique version. So there are parts, like, later in the game where I'm really curious how this is gonna go. Thankfully, if I keep up with my fork, I shouldn't fall behind in, like, physical damage. It's just gonna be really interesting to see, you know? This is not a very nice city. I better find the super soft fast and get back to Alexandria. Oh, that guy's drunk. I don't want to walk in front of drunk guys either. Maybe not this way. Yeah, I won't find the super soft over there. Oh. Excuse me, have you heard of a thing called super soft? Huh? My wife? She died 3 years ago. No, I'm looking for an item that cures all petrification. Oh, really? I'm doing fine, but thanks for asking. I may be old, but I'm still healthy. Thank you very much. You're still young, don't give up. Good luck. You forgot the size of the cast? Yeah, well... There's like that one part where everybody like splits up into groups of 2 where I'm a little concerned, or like the part where like half of the party goes one way and the other half goes the other. But I think we'll be okay. I love the old man. Look, an auction house! Oh, this must be an auction house. Great job, Quincess. Maybe I can find the super soft here. Hmm? Oh god, it's that asshole. I guess he flew his beautiful dragon over here. Kupo? Oh, look at that. What a great love story. The cat's on the roof and part of Final Fantasy IX. Hey there, is everything okay? What the heck are you talking about? Hey, it's you. Where have you been, Marcus? Oh, you know, around. The man's waiting for you. Becky Lynch? You're late. A lot happened. I'm kind of tired. That's a mood. Look, you can clearly see the wanted poster in the back because of the mod. Oh, look at it. He looks so good. That's a lot of money. 1 million gil? No excuses. You're ready to go. You found it? You found the super soft? Yeah. In a noble's mansion. You'll go by boat and break in tonight. Leave it to me. I'm the one who will save our bro. Yeah. It's just that you've got 2 liabilities coming along. What do you mean? We could be good thieves. What? I don't understand why, if you were a bird hybrid, like demi-human, why your house would just be full of cages. I'm so confused. Rich people are so weird. I'm collecting the star-shaped coins called Stellazio. Oh, you have the Scorpio. Give it to me in turn for a reward. Yeah, you can have my Scorpio. You're most kind. Now give it to me. Uwu? Oh, you didn't know they were cages for coins, you guys. Oh, look, she's quacking. Quack, quack. You may take the reward from my servant. 1,000 gil. You have the cancer? Give it to me in return for a reward. Will you give me your cancer? You're most kind. You may take the reward from my servant. A phoenix pinion? I already have so many of those. Yeah, my Gemini. You can have my Gemini. Take my Aries. I wonder how they know what cage to go in. Look, I got a blood sword. Not that I can use it. I guess she is in a cage, right? Like that thing in the background is just more of her mansion. Did you see how clear the reward poster looked, Desi? I got a knife! I've never seen such clarity. Don't look at me. Look, I got the Yeti card. And 1 gil. Don't look at me while I'm stealing from you. That's rude. Oh, we found another one. I forgot all about the... I knew there was something behind her, that tent, but I forgot it was like a Stelazio. I guess I could. I don't think anything uses blood swords in their construction, though, right? Like... Do you lose all of his equipment? Because I know I'm not going to get Aiko back with a blood sword equipped. Look at those cute cats. They're smooching. And then there's that one cat in the background that's not smooching. Well, I mean, I did like, on the Steam version, I did like a perfect game, which like, I kept everybody low level, like level 1, except for like Freya and Quina to absorb the EXP. So I could like grind at the end of disc 4 from level 1 and like stat max my people. And I'm like traumatized with mithril swords because like I tried to do an Excalibur, like I did an Excalibur 2 run and I ran out of mithril swords specifically. Like I used them all to make something else, but you can't get them past a certain point in the game. So I couldn't get another one. So while I had Excalibur 2 and Steiner's ability that he learned off of Excalibur 2, he was still missing one. And so now I'm like traumatized. That's just a thing I remember. Can I eat that? Speaking of mithril swords... I don't know how well this is gonna go. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, but they're still there. We can double back on the cats. Am I dead? Great. Stab it really hard. Yeah! Oh! Yeah, don't hit me with your butt. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Oh, good hit. Good answer. Good answer. Oh, yes, hit me again with the wind. Do it. How much HP does this have? It does have at least 5 HP. What a joke. I can't believe it. Here's your prize. Yeah, me either. Nice! We got a little stabby boy, and he's ready to stab. Look at those arrows. I think I don't know what those things give you if you eat them. One P22 is not bleh. It's better than like Opoo. Princess, thank goodness I found you. How can I find the super soft when I have to keep listening to your complaints? Such harsh words. I don't think it's here anyway. Where's Marcus? I do not know. Maybe Marcus found it already. Are you coming? I'm going, with or without you. I shall follow you, princess. I've seen him before. Yeah, we have too. Remember after we got our asses beat in the rain and we looked up and it was that dude where his junk was nearly hanging out and he like laughed at us and like left? Good times. So here's the cats. You know what really, really bothers me about Steiner? He's wearing, like, plate shorts. He's, like, and no socks. And, like, metal shoes. Socks are too heavy. I'm sure Steiner does stink. Can I pet that dog? We're really good friends. Okay. There's a letter from Stiltskin. There's trouble in this rainy city. The guys I saw there were heading towards Voob Desert, west of Bermesia. They'll only find sandstorms. What could they possibly want? I'm gonna follow them and see. Voob Desert is so far away. Stiltskin is amazing, Kupo. That's a fun word, Voob. How am I drowning in mail? What have I done? Imagine me being like in charge of the postal service, because that's what's happening. Drowning in mail? Yeah. But not Kuja, unfortunately. It's never the ones that don't wear pants. We're ready to retrieve the super soft. Good. At last we can save Blank. When do we leave? We can leave right away. So you're coming along, huh? Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Princess! Princess, please wait! The boss is waiting at the dock. Boss? You mean... Yep, there's only one man we call boss. It's 2. Princess, please wait! 3. Think of the consequences. You're a princess. 4. If the queen hears about this... Princess? Princess! There's 6 right there. We're dead. I need to make sure you don't steal anything else. Let's go. Damn it. I am coming along. It's my duty to protect the princess from bad influence. Do whatever you want. Always talking about your duty. Ain't you got any thoughts of your own? Don't talk back to me. I'm escorting the princess. I thought you might have changed after traveling with Quidane, but you ain't changed. Do you even know why you're here? What do you mean? Let's just go, okay? How was Bermesia? Not bad. Be better if I didn't have to see those vermin and the ugly elephant lady. Wow, look at this HD Cujo. They offend my senses. It's such a good line, right? You know that somebody is really powerful in an RPG when there's no wind inside of a building and their fucking cape is moving. He's so powerful that he has his own magical breeze. But it's his hair too. I know you believe in the Pripsy fart though. Did you know that the auctioneer had glasses on? Apparently the auctioneer has glasses. And cufflinks. Yeah, I mean, I can barely see them. I thought it was like there was like a pixel issue here. I love this line. I'm glad that Desi also loved this line when Desi got to this point in his stream, but like, the fucking arrogance, the pomp and arrogance behind they offend my senses. You must be tired. It's not over yet. The rest of the vermin must be done away with. Oh, will you be heading to Clara then? Yes. I trust you will deliver them. Certainly. I shall prepare now. By the way, did you see a pretty lady in the crowd today? A pretty lady? Shall I arrange a meeting? There's no need. The canary I've been after, she flew into my cage of her own free will. Never would I have imagined running into you in a place like this. It must be fate. But you cannot rest your wings yet. Fly home to your mother, little canary. I, too, will welcome you home with open arms. It's just so ominous. It's so ominous, and Kuja is written in like the most classic of how to make a really good villain a villain. And it's mostly I think the recipe for a really good villain is like every time they show up, they don't show up all the time, but when they do show up, it's really not good. So, like, he showed up in Burmecia after, like, after we saw everybody, like, dead in the streets. And he showed up now talking about the princess. By the way, he was talking about the princess. Kind of like that clown guy in 6. Yeah, every time you see a villain and they're, like, doing terrible things, that just helps them exude like, I'm shitty, which makes you in turn, the player, really want to hurt them. What in the world am I doing? I'm assisting thieves in committing a crime. No, I must be patient. Protect the princess. Escort her back to the castle. Focus on your duties. Trust the queen. She would never commit an atrocity. There must be a good reason. No thoughts of my own. Nonsense. How can I, a lowly knight, understand the queen's thinking? I need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. Just think about escorting the princess home. I'll probably never see him again. He was the culprit. He pulled the princess and me into his intrigues. It was all your fault, Quidane. If you hadn't treated me like a child, I wouldn't be here, hunting after Supersoft to save one of your friends. Why am I doing this? Because Blank saved me? Yes, he saved me. He saved my life. The least I can do is return the favor. But I never thought about things like this before. Yeah, because as the princess, you never owed anybody your life. You never owed anybody anything. How do we find the Supersoft in this mountain of boxes? Just find it. Someone's coming. What are you gonna do, princess? Tell a joke? Oh, I can't believe I ran out of ink on a night like this. I must find more ink and go back to the observatory. Should I take care of him? Wait! Princess, no! I've missed you, Dr. Tot. Princess Garnet. Dr. Tot? Wait, you know him? Dr. Todd is the highly respected scholar who tutored the princess. Ah, Master Quiner, you must be quiet or you'll wake the shopkeeper. What are you doing upstairs with the shopkeeper, Dr. Tot? But princess, what on earth are you doing here? It's a long story. We're looking for the super soft right now. There's a proper reason for this. We're not here to steal or commit any form of crime. Somebody down there? Run along, I'll give you the super soft later. Go left from the Trino entrance and continue until you find a large tower. The tower is my home. It's locked, but I shall unlock the door and await your arrival. All right, let's go back. Thank you, Dr. Tot. I'll see you later. Oh, it's you, Dr. Tot. Great timing. I ran out of ink. You should have called me. I'll get yelled at if our inventory's wrong. Princess. Dr. Tot is 60% knows. So, this Tootsie's gonna give us the super soft? It's Tot. Bless you. Whatever. I can't believe Tantalus is at the mercy of some old man. Guess we gotta keep babysitting the princess. Still? He ain't gonna give you the super soft unless you're with the princess. That's the deal, princess. I'm asking you to take Marcus to this toot. I was going to anyway. Well, get some rest before you prepare. I'm sure Ted needs time to prepare. It's Tot. I like tater tots. Yeah, I have no idea what Dr. Tot was doing in the shopkeeper's home in the middle of the night. He has his own home. Oh. Dr. Tot. Princess, thank you for coming to and welcome to my humble abode. This is your home? I traveled quite far in search of a sponsor for my research after I departed Alexandria, and I finally found one here in Trino. You've grown into a fine young woman. I'm pleased to see you again. Dr. Tot, you look quite well. Ah, Master Quiner, you are escorting the princess? Yes, sir. I deeply regret my earlier actions. Still a straight arrow, aren't you? I'm sure you had your reasons, but I won't ask why. The super soft is in the box right there. Please take it. Don't mind if I do. Have you no manners? Thank the good doctor. It's quite all right, Master Quiner. Master Tot, is this Gaia? Yes, it's a globe of our planet, Gaia. I wonder what it was originally made out of. I remember your lessons. You remember the ramblings of an old fool. Maybe he's a notary? I mean, maybe, Soko. I just figured he was into dudes. Two phrases are commonly found in documents more than 500 years old. One is jewel. The other is summoner tribe. But 500 years ago, the phrases mysteriously vanished from history. The archaeologist Frederick Ashe theorized that jewel refers to the pendant passed down by the ruler of Alexandria. But the pendant, it's much too small to be referring to the same jewel. Other research suggests a relationship between eidolons and magical Stones. Dr. Tot. She's so cute. She's like me. I also loved orange as a child. Princess. Were you reading big books again? I've read every book in this library. But I think better when I'm surrounded by old books. Really? I don't like books. You are a person of dignity. It is imperative that you study hard. I know, I know. Oh, but I was quite taken by that book you gave me. What was it called? It was... Was it I Want to Be Your Canary by Lord Avon? Oh yes, that's the one. So there is a book I like after all. What's this, Dr. Tot? That's a globe of Gaia. It's a model of our planet. A Gaia globe? I never knew our castle was shaped like a sphere. We live on the surface, Princess. Ah, yes. The stars. They inspired the theories relating stones and eidolons. That is why. Oh, I'm sorry. I was lost in thought again. It's okay. Where is my room on this globe? Oh, your room is much too small to point out on this globe. What about the castle? Now that I can do. Oh, and what about Uncle Sid's castle? How long has it been? 8 years? Time passes quickly. But I haven't changed. I continue to collect and research these items. Where did you find this globe? It's an antique. It's broken, as you can see, but I use it as an observation deck. Ironic, isn't it? Looking up at the sky from the inside of a globe? It sure is. Princess, I don't mean to meddle in your affairs, but I am on your side now and forever. Please tell me if there's anything I can do. Dr. Tot. I see. So the Queen's forces have already grown quite powerful. Okay then, it may be dangerous, but I shall see to it that you reach Alexandria. How? I had an old transportation device remodeled in case of such an emergency. This way, please. We can finally return to Alexandria. I'm coming with you. What? Why? I can reach blank more easily from Alexandria. Yeah. Come with us, Marcus. Okay, Quiner? Let's go save blank and restore my mother to her former self. Please be equipped for battle. There are monsters underground. Okay. Can I eat them? The Gargan Rue. This is Gargan Rue, an ancient travel route between Trino and Alexandria. How ancient could it be? It has lights. Why was this thing built under a tower? Actually, Gargan Rue was in use long before the invention of airships. The tower was built on top of the disused tunnel. But it looks fairly new. I convinced Mr. Bishop to keep this place intact. I haven't used it since it was remodeled, mind you. We must first activate the tunnel connection sequence and call the Gargant inside. Let's see. Where was that sequence trigger? So all we have to do is find the sequence trigger. Princess, let us find it. Hey, thanks for contributing to the challenge. Look, I have a letter. Grimo in Southgate Bowden Station sent me a letter saying that he feels sad when he sees Mary in love. But I don't think he feels that way because Grimo himself is in love, Kupo. Am I right? It's interesting that the Moogles talk about like part-time worker Mary and how like she's in love and she's like miserable in her love. And it's interesting because at some point I believe she actually moves to Dolly, right? And becomes like the shopkeeper there. Interesting. I also know that Nazna is in love with Grimo. But is Grimo in love with Mary? But they're Moogles. Oh no! The plot, it thickens. This is a really good song. Chain plate. Pull the lever! Wrong lever! Oh, gross. I don't want to eat that. Oh, it's hitting me with its stomach from the inside out. Oh, I should take auto potion off. I mean, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, well. Thanks for lurking. And contributing. Yeah, that was awful. I would love to camp on, like, the cold marble floor. This thing is so cool. It's so weird, but it's so cool. This is it. This is where we call the Gargant inside. What do you mean? Gargan-Rue Trino Station is shaped like a circle. When you pull on that lever, Gargant circles around the station continuously. I don't understand what you're saying. It's better to show than tell. Princess, will you pull that lever over there? What is it? He's kind of cute. What's that? Perfect timing. This is the Gargant, a giant insect that pulls the trolley. Next, we must halt the Gargant. I love that there's mist in here. It's so cool that they, like... So before airships and, like... Getting around must have been wild. So this is like an underground system of tunnels, like a train almost, that goes from Trino to Alexandria Castle. But they wouldn't have been able to do like boat travel, right? Like Trino's like in the continent. There's no water that went from the former city of nobles to the castle. Because remember, Trino also used to be known as the city of nobles. So they, you know, they would have something ridiculous like this. I thought it said Fed, F-E-D-D, but I think it's two E's. Oh god, not again. Oh. Bye. Better than hot marble floor? Absolutely. Although my mom has like a special floor in the bathroom that she has like this little dial that heats the floor. So like you can go into the bathroom and like turn on like the heated marble floor. So when you step out onto the ground, it's warm. That's the one. The Gargant should stop when you pull that lever. Hi, Ashes. It's got a number 5 on it. I wonder if perhaps this system actually went as far as Lindblom at one point, but the whole thing wasn't like renovated properly, because Dr. Tot was saying that this part was renovated, but the rest wasn't. So it might have gone all over the continent. I wonder if it went to like Burmecia though. So Dr. Tot's gonna pull a thing to let the Gargant out of the station so it doesn't just go in a circle. Please look after the princess, Master Quiner. Of course. The princess is bright, but she's still young and naive. I'm concerned about her safety. Please make your own decision on the matter at hand and protect her. I am but a humble knight. I cannot exceed my authority. Is that an honest answer? You may endanger the princess if you keep telling yourself that. Who am I to think what the queen is thinking? I can't exceed my authority. Well, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Fare you well, princess. Take care, Dr. Tot. Oh, I must hurry. Run! Jump! Pull the lever. Bye! Be safe, princess. Finally. It must be awful for Dr. Tot, because he's not stupid. He studies history, and because of what he just said to Steiner, Dr. Tot is aware that the princess is in danger, especially going back to the castle. And he's like, hey, make sure you defend her even if it might be against the queen, okay? Like, that must have been so hard for him to not, like, put his personal feelings out there. He didn't ask about why they were going after the super soft. He was kicked out. Like, he had to toil to find somebody to sponsor his research, you know, give him a place to live. Yeah, it's crawling along. You can kind of see it in some of the frames, how it's like a green vine. It's like dipping in and out at the top. It like clips and curls over it, so its little claws are like up here on the top part and it's going along. Just jamming. Yeah, Dr. Tot knows everything. He might not explicitly know everything about Kuja and what's exactly going on with all of Kuja's weird plans, but he knows, like. And the best he could do was be like, hey, can you think for yourself? We can reach Alexandria now. You can't even see Trino anymore. I wonder how long it's going to take. I never dreamed of going home in a vehicle like this. Dr. Tot remains quite the unique character. Whoa. What's wrong? It's hesitating. Princess! Oh, good. Could this be the reason why it's hesitating? I mean, I feel I'm hesitating. Are those little bear ears? Does it have like little bear ears? Okay, maybe it's a little bit cuter than I gave it credit for. I feel like he's just... I feel like Steiner's problem is that he's not dumb, just that he convinced himself he wasn't worthy of, like, his own opinion. And as... like, he trained Beatrix, I believe, and as she, like, overcame him in power, and, like, the power shifted to her, and her being the general... he just, like, lost all of his confidence. And the only thing that he feels like he could do well was protect the princess. But he can't even do that because the princess was just obedient in staying in the castle. Like, she can't do anything in the castle. And now that she's out, he's realizing he doesn't have any fucking grip on power on that either. This game does a good job in how... a lot of the characters actually have to overgo some sort of, like, personal, like, metamorphosis. He beat her once, but she didn't stay beaten. I don't want your kiss. Ow! I have Marcus with me, so maybe he can steal something. Well, I mean, they've been in a time of peace for a while, right? And then Braun isn't going to tell him anything that's going on because Braun thinks that he's inadequate too. That's why he doesn't get any promotions, right? Like... I'm not sure what all it says across, like, the Ultimadia or, like, Dissidia about Beatrix and Steiner. But I know that he was better than her at some point, and she just, like, exceeded his power. That's really rude. This is why having 4 party members is so strong. Did you literally attack that? I thought the cursor was set to memory. Oh no. Princess! Haha! Beatrix doesn't know about the plot with the princess, and I don't know if it's... maybe Braun suspected that she wouldn't... oh, fuck yeah, Mithril Fork? Maybe the queen suspected that the general would have a problem with it. Whatever happened to the queen, like, she didn't used to be like this. I don't know if she's been bewitched in some sort of way, or... but, like, she didn't used to be mean. And I don't know how just learning about the power that could be sleeping inside of your daughter would just completely 180 you like that. There's just it's just some more of those plot holes, right? Every game on the PS, like every like long RPG on the PS1 suffers from these just giant content scoops that just couldn't be included because of disk space and like time and budget. Like they've all got them. But her kid died at the same time that they adopted this one. And this one has lots of happy memories with her mother. So I'm not really sure. Like, a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think the Gargant is tired too. Sorry, buddy. I never knew such a place existed in Alexandria. Did you see it? It's not even like booking it fast. It's just like walking away. He's like, I hate it here. Where are we? Let's keep moving. Dr. Tot talks about her too. Like that the queen used to be like all these things. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many years ago the king of Alexandria died. But didn't we talk about this before? Like, is the Alexandrian bloodline through Braun, or was it through the king? So it's not like she married to become the queen and then was starting to do fucked up things with her power. Like, she was the power. The king died? Yeah. Dagger hasn't, or Quincess hasn't had her father for a couple of years now. So it's not like the queen married for power. She was the power. I just, it's hard to know like exactly what was going on. Although it's not unheard of that Alexandria starts some shit and Lindblum loses another war. So if Kuja had approached the queen with such powers and with like the technology for the black mages, I guess maybe it's just more history repeating itself, because like Alexandria and Lindblum have gone to war like 17 times and Lindblum usually loses. So if she thought it was a shoo-in anyway, sure win? Shoo-in? What's the phrase? I don't know. But it is referenced in the game that Queen Braun did do some changing, right? After the king died. She really loved him. How do we get out of here? Well, this way. Princess, let us make haste. Wait, Quiner. I know this place. Dr. Tot told me about this place. My ancestors built this place to keep enemies from invading. And Dr. Tot also said, Princess, we can hear your stories later. The stale air cannot be good for us. And we gotta save Blank. Right. We need to hurry. Let's go, Quiner. Boys. What kind of trick is this? I didn't do anything. Don't blame me. You really didn't do anything? Wait, you don't believe me? Look, we missed our chance to escape. Boys. Grah! They fell for it. Fell for it, they did. Zorn, Thorn. I am Quiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto. I've returned. Let us out at once. Too bad it is. You're all under arrest. Thorn? I've returned to Alexandria to speak with my mother. Take me to my mother. Yes, we will take you to see Queen Braun, whether you like it or not. Capture Princess Garnet, Queen Braun said. Ordered us. She did. What? Marcus is just like, what am I doing here?